Greetings all, Shardvixen here. Alright, so I'm going to do this a little different today. Today, I'm going to hit some of these puzzle games that I got that I want to see if I want to continue to play them at a later date. They're off the Game Pass. They tend to disappear after a period of time. Some of them, not all of them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play an hour and a half. I'm going to set a timer. I'm going to play an hour and a half of each game. And then, depending on how I feel in the evening, with a break. So it'll be 3 hours, then I'll take a break. So 2 games played, 3 hours, then I'm going to take a break, and then I'll see where I'm at in the evening if I want to still play, like any other game, or if I want to revisit it again next Saturday, and then maybe just play Minecraft or something later in the evening, just kind of chill. I had a fibro attack last night. I didn't sleep real well, so I got some caffeine in me, which is going to be a problem in 2 days, but not a problem right now. I'll be slow to talk, so I have to see if the chat, I'm using the different, so I don't understand this myself, but you have Restream as a website, software program that restreams my streams to my 3 channels, and then you have an actual another web page software called Restream Chat, where the chat bot and everything works off of. It doesn't want to come up today easily for me. I have to put in all my input. It does that periodically. I don't know if it's because they update it or what it is, but it keeps asking me, and then it makes me go through the damn pictures, how many streets, signs do you see, whatever, which are really hard for me on my eyes. So I always fail it, and then I have to keep doing it like 3 or 4 times. So instead, Restream now has the option of having the chat when you're looking at the monitor to see if your stream is active and up and running. So I'm kind of intrigued by that, why they have 2, because I don't understand why they have 2 settings for it when you only need one or the other. Now the other website is how you set the bot up, so I get that. So hang on guys, I need to, I guess I've had burning mouth really bad. So the triggers for my fibromyalgia have been my daughter's menstrual cycle. Always triggers me. So now I just ask her when I have a hard one hit. I'm just like, "Are you on your period?" And then she'll say yes, so I'll know. The day I was raging was the start of it. When I have huge fibro attacks, I just rage. I'm depressed, and it just comes out in rage. I'm just so angry at everybody. And I just, like, my daughter was like, "You're just biting everybody's heads off." And then I just was so cognitive fog problems yesterday. I did get some stuff done, but it just was a drag. So I need to check to see if it's picking up the channels. Nightbot's working, but I don't know if the channels are working. So we're going to check that real quick before I move on. Anyway, right now over on Twitch is Miss_Metal is playing Elden Ring. That's a popular one. Everybody should go check that out. Virgil _ poet is doing Nigh 2. Drunken Burrito 84, who I'm a mod and I support his channel. He's doing Rocket League. If you guys want to pop over there, he's actually doing Rocket League with Quentin _Chaos1, so you can watch both of them. You pick one, you can hear them both. King G20 is doing Dark Souls Remastered. Ha ha ha, fun with that. Fat Dan 94 is doing Escape for Tarot. And the Satanic Minion, who's kind of a friend of all of us, is doing Diablo 2 Resurrection. I'm pretty sure Quentin got him started on that aspect. I'd play that too if I had it, but I don't have it, so I'm not into buying nothing right now. Check it. Alright, so I'm going to be working on my OBS this week coming up. I don't know how much streaming I'm going to get done because I want to get that set up. I have decided that I am not investing in any more streaming stuff for about a year. I'm going to wait and see if Wytching Hour, get it going, get it up and running, and then I'll start improving, because where I'm at in the room right now is not optimal for streaming. I'm going to see if I can fix the mic and the sound. I put a blanket down to kind of cut the bounce off the floor. I got the mic covered up, so I'm hoping that'll work. We're going to hear some backlash here. I just need to check the sound. I got the mic covered up, so I'm hoping that'll work.
We're gonna hear some backlash here.
Okay, so it sounds like it's on Twitch. It sounds pretty good, so that's great. I'm sure the floor helped. Also, as long as the pump is quiet and the PC is quiet, I don't get a hum. If my PC is running a little louder, and it does sometimes, it just has a higher hum to it. I don't know why. Then it comes out on a backlash in the back. So let's go check YouTube real quick. My time's not going to start until I actually click it, so this will be a longer one, of course. Okay, so YouTube, here we go with sound.
This will be a longer one, of course. Okay, so YouTube.
So I don't know if the hum I'm hearing is on the YouTube is on the video, or if it's on the, I'm just hearing the hum from my computer. I don't know. So that's weird. I want to play some Human Falls Flat, but I usually play that with the boy. I usually play that with the boy. Okay, so YouTube looks good. Let's see if there's anybody streaming, you guys. Polar Plays is streaming, and Frag Ninja is streaming. I don't see a lot of Frag Ninja stuff. He's playing TMNT, Shredder's Revenge. So if you guys want to check him out, he's a friend of the channel, No Man's Sky friend. Polar Plays, of course, is working towards his 1K on YouTube, and he's playing Furry Safe Space Super Mario 3D World versus Bowser Fury playthrough. So that's good. And then over on D-Live. Now, I really want to work on D-Live down the road. I feel like D-Live's going to, like, but it's not. So, hang on, guys. I'm going to catch up with what you're streaming. What's your talk? Do I just have a backlog over there on YouTube? So, weird. On D-Live. Interesting. It didn't clean its thing up. So over on D-Live we have the Punished Peanut is doing art, Mythic Roos is chatting, and Supa_Nova TV is doing PUBG. We were talking about PUBG the other day. And Slider1611 is hosting. Okay? So, I got a lot of plans, a lot of things I want to do. I'm doing a check-in. I forgot to do the check-on on YouTube. That was the whole reason I showed up there. Well, if D-Live's doing its thing, it'll be fine. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, but D-Live didn't clear itself, so that's weird. Let's go back to YouTube real quick. I like to check shit out. Let's see, so... Okay, so I think all the bot's working, so I'm not going to pull up the other bot. There's just doesn't seem like there's a reason for it, so we'll just run this bot. We'll just run it through Restream and see how it works. I know that if I get further away from the mic, it's harder to hear me, so I have to lean back today. So I need a new chair, but like I said, I'm gonna limit the amount of money I spend. I'm gonna put some money into my art. I'm gonna get me another shredder, that kind of stuff. Alright, so let's, we're gonna play Lost in Random. Never played it, didn't hear about it, so we're gonna see how that works. It looks so cute though. I think I'd like to invest in some new headset too. Actually, what I'm gonna do, my plan is that I'm going to save the money and we're going to put an Elgato internal Elgato in my... I have no sound. I would have thought there would be music in my PC. So that's what I'm going to save my money for the next year, is that. Okay, I got no sound, guys. Hang on. I don't know if there's just no sound, or I'm thinking the thing's not. Bring up your map to get your bearings. Oh, that looks good. Let me check the headset real quick. Okay, headset's plugged in, so I don't know. Maybe it just doesn't have sound. Yeah. Oh, no, there it goes. Awesome. Alright, so we're going to click on our hour and a half. As soon as we start. Sure. Continue. Unless it... I did. I accepted it, didn't I? Just this EA shit. I read EA stuff all the time. I'm not reading this whole fucking thing. Do you need an EA account? I have an EA account. Okay, so... How do we confirm? It says A is confirmed. Thank you. Alright. Start game. New game. Alright, here we go. We're starting our timer. It's going to be a marathon of games today.
Long ago, in a land you might remember from your dreams, the power of randomness was celebrated by all. Those with dice would roll them to shape their destinies. And the bravest few would challenge each other in games of chance.
Games of chance.
Epic tournaments, in which their very lives would hang in the balance.
Energy. Okay. Do I get the energy? Oh.
Let's get that energy, Fortune.
Excuse me. Okay. Now what? Where's the other energy? Attack. Hold heavy attack. Oh, this is gonna be kind of... I thought X would be an issue. How do I do it? View the dimension.
Random rules.
Wrong button. I want to use A button because, well, that's what I'm used to. Talk about being dropped into the middle of something.
Having second thoughts.
It's an interesting tutorial for sure. It's obvious that's what this is a tutorial.
This raid is the toughest we've ever faced. All the more satisfying.
Wait, I didn't get my other energy. It's weird. Watch out!
Watch out!
Oops.
But that was in the era of the dice wielders. And like all eras, it too would come to an end, fading into legend and mystery.
Interesting. That's interesting. That was a cool way to do that. When the white flashes above Even's head, press B to perform a blink dodge. Blink dodging through adversaries will break their crystals. Find out where you should go. Yeah, we go with that. Knock down an adversary and keep attacking them for additional damage. So one of the problems about having 5 miles of attack, even though right now I'm not, I'm feeling alright, caffeine is helping, is the fact that my cognitive is going to be really whacked. So I'm going to have a hard time talking, a hard time reading. It's been getting worse the last couple of months. I'm not sure why.
Our story
I'm sure my doctor would say it's because I'm getting old. Hey, Caswalt.
A small
Thanks for
village,
joining.
populated entirely by people who have never once been dealt a fair hand.
I know that feeling.
Runners. I am the queen, and my dark dice will decide your fate. Random rules! See that, Bernard? You're a 6er.
Oh, wow! I'm gonna live in the Queen's Dream Palace for the rest of my...
Nuh-uh, you're a dirty 3, doomed to a life of fighting and misery. That's cheating. Well, so is having an almighty dice, Snake Eye.
Stop it, guys. Wrap this up. We should really get going.
It's just a game, sis.
Even, I promised Mom and Dad to get you home.
The Queen! It's the Queen!
Hey, was that really necessary?
Come on, hurry up! Now we really have to run!
Cool. I like the artwork. Very steampunk style. It reminds me of, I don't know if you guys have ever seen 9. Reminds me of the artwork in 9. So,
Odd, wait! Stay
odd
behind,
and
missus.
even.
Got to run home and hide. Now!
Hang on, so. Alright, so because, well, the goal for today, if I can do it, because my brain's not working well, I had a fibromyalgia attack last night while I was sleeping. Huge panic attacks, hard time breathing, it was just a god awful time. So I was so tired when I woke up this morning. Insomnia, I hate that when I have insomnia as well, and then I'm tired and I have fatigue, which is why I don't nap. So I had caffeine this morning, which will help to boost the brain power because I was having a hard time talking. It scared my daughter. I was having such a hard time. Every other word I was like, duh, duh, duh. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to play an hour and a half of some new games and decide which ones I want to keep and which ones I don't want to play. All of them will go into my playlist. If I have a playlist called Games on Xbox I Tried. I have one for the PlayStation as well. And then I can decide if I want to play them again. I like the look of this game. We'll see how easy or hard it is. If it's easy, if it's not really overly hard for me, then I'll probably keep it and it'll be one of those that I'll play and try to finish. Okay, so Odd has to run even. This is even. She's Odd. That's kind of a sad name to name a kid, though. Where's Odd? He's just a little odd. Oh crap! No. It does. It reminds me of the animation in 9. One of my favorite movies. I own it. It has a weird attack. It's X. It's always hard to remember the attack of X. Was today your golf day or tomorrow? So aim.
Where? Anywhere, just shoot! It's not doing
Yeah, it's not.
the button!
Oh, it's no use.
Ethan!
Oh, there we go.
That was...
Excellent. Incredible.
Nothing to it, sis.
Come on, let's get out of here.
It was interesting. Oh, thank you. It was interesting because you started somewhere else in time on this. Did you have fun? Uh-oh. It's the Queen.
Random rules!
Day of the dice. Follow us.
That's Nanny Fortuna. Works for the Queen, kidnapping children for her.
Kidnapping? And so the Queen decreed that any child who had reached
Well, thanks for joining me, Cuzzle.
12 would be given the grand honor of rolling her one true dice, which would reveal to them their place in the world of random.
Check out this secret portal.
Bring me all of the children.
It's an old crawl space.
Works for us. Nice work, Bernie. Let's go.
For the Queen's wisdom is as wide
So-
as her power, which is...
So, what's going to happen is an hour and a half will go, and I'll end. And then I will end the stream because I like to make these videos for YouTube. And then I'll be right back and we'll play the next game. Then, after that game, I'll take a break to have lunch or drink or do something. I'm sure walk around, try to get my brain to kind of center. Then I'll come back, start another game, and then take a break enough just to, I'm not going to be gone very long, just to set it up again. Play another game, and then I'll take a break for dinner, and then in the evening I will decide if I'm going to play Minecraft or something else to just kind of chill out with. We'll see. After using my brain, I might decide that's something I need to do.
Which makes it very easy for all of you to do what she says.
This week I'm going to work on OBS though.
She is and ever shall be.
So this week, just so y'all know, this week I'm going to work on my OBS, probably before I start to stream. So So that means that I may not stream on Tuesday. I don't know yet, or I'll just stream in the evening. I'm going to work on setting up to make videos again while on my PC. I can make videos through my Elgato, but I have to figure out a way to make PC videos because I want to do Fallout 1 and Fallout 2. I don't think I need to stream them. I could just play, the video of it and try to get through the story mode. Because as soon as I'm done with Final Fantasy 15, which probably won't be for another 2 or 3 years, no, at least a year, I want to start Final Fantasy 1, 2, and 3, and they're both on my PC. We have to keep our fingers crossed that the PC will stay up and running. I was telling everybody I'm not going to invest in any streaming stuff until next year when I buy me an internal Elgato, so I can eliminate some of all these wires I got going on and make it easier. Also, by then we will have moved, and hopefully I would get my own room or a studio room so that we can cut down the sounds and stuff. So we'll see. We'll see. That's my plan. So I was talking to my daughter about it.
And though you may feel a tinge of emotion when you watch your children move to their new villages, ensure that you are feeling the correct emotion, which is joy.
So, because, on Discord, I shared the last stream of Minecraft Dungeons, as that was something we talked about yesterday with my daughter. I don't think it's the end one. I don't think I streamed that because it's so long. And then also Pillars of Eternity, because you asked about that, so I went ahead and shared that video. Anytime, you don't have to look at them right now. When you ask me questions about it and I can't, I'm thinking, yeah, I think I did. I want to be able to. Those are 2 games I need to check and see how to do the end part again. But I'm pretty sure I'm done with Dungeons. I just have to run that last dungeon, I think. So I'll see if Long Roger's still playing and he wants to run it, or I run it by myself. It's a pain in the ass, but hey. Okay, so let's get back to this.
That the Queen's plan for us is so grand, joy that her one true dice has deigned to fix the fate of your offspring. And joy, yes, joy, that today her representative, me, the Nene Fortuna, has come to share her good news with all of you. Prepare to experience this joy, citizens. For what does random do? Random rules. Indeed it does, and indeed it never shall be. For random is fair, random is just, and random is right. This is what the Queen teaches, this is what her dice teaches, and this is what life
Nanny looks like Heat Miser. Have you ever seen that? I'm Mr. Heat Miser. I'm Mr. 101. I think that's what he says. And then there's Mr. Cold Miser. It's from Santa Claus is Coming to Town. I'm so old.
Even! Odd! Where have you been? We've been worried sick.
I'm sorry, Dad. I tried to.
There's no time. She'll be here any minute.
Quick, get down.
Happy birthday.
Oh, Even.
And I got a present for you.
It's so cute.
Make a wish.
That scared me. Guess what? Even's gone. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. That was a weird purr.
And the Queen said, every child of 12 years shall throw this supreme dice, and so it was. For
she also looks like
random prevails.
Nightmare Before Christmas. It has a... So the art here is a combination of 9 and The Nightmare Before Christmas. But that makes sense because both of those were, what's his name's movies. I can't think of his name now. So if you've ever seen The Nightmare Before Christmas and you've seen, he was married to what's her name? Helen. Okay, those are words that are completely lost in my head, but it'll come to me. You know, he did Frankenweenie. What other movies did he do? He did quite a few of them. The English guy. Did some Batmans. He was known for the first couple of Batmans. But Nightmare Before Christmas and 9. God damn it. Now I'm going to sit here and think about it. Alright.
Grateful, child, that the Queen herself is here for your special day.
Well, look at that. We saw the mask earlier. On the two that were fighting. Swear bad is just bad. What happens to the good when they become bad?
Now roll the dice, and let's see what kind of person you truly are.
Up here!
It had been settled.
At least, she'll be a sixer.
Even! Oh, no!
Stop it!
No, even.
And so, Odd's destiny came to be living by the side of the Queen up in the Sixer's palace, where it was said all dreams came true. But Even's nightmare was just beginning.
Okay. For Even. For Odd. I also have severe headaches, so I can't sleep. I tried. I was going to not stream and just lay in bed, but that wasn't working either. And if I sleep during the day, then I'm going to be really whacked out trying to sleep at night because I have insomnia, so I'm just going to... I finished the introduction with that. I always find those interesting. I mean...
Odd? Where are you?
Someone's crying.
I'm coming for you, sis.
I like the sound of that. I guess I do. Listen. That's weird. Okay, that's a weird look to it.
Hold on, Odd.
It's like a little ghosty. That's not ever good. Avoid ghosties, child. They're never good. You just got back from golf. I was wondering how that went. How'd it go?
I'm gonna find you, okay?
How was golf today? We've got clouds here.
Tell me where you are, Odd. Help me find you. Odd, I'm here, sis.
Alright, so wait a minute. I thought Odd was the one that got left behind. But apparently Even's the one that got left behind and Odd had to leave. So...
I'm coming, Odd.
So whose birthday was it then?
Odd.
You're on a treadmill. Didn't you walk enough with golf or did you use a cart? Oh, you probably used a cart. Oh, that don't look good. Unhappy faces. They got no mouths. Oops. Alright, so you walk way more than I walk. But here's a plus for me about walking. I can walk down to the river now. So, yeah, Friday I did 2 miles total. I walked down to the beginning of the river trail. So I'm really excited because that means now this summer I should be able to get up to 5 miles just walking the river trail. And that's always nice. I don't know about what's going to happen in winter. I do need to do the bicycle too in the gym. Because we have a gym that's connected.
More than a year had passed since her sister had been taken away from her.
That's not where it goes.
And in all that time, Even had never dreamed like that before.
So it was Even. I got the 2 sisters confused. I thought Odd was the one that I was playing.
Even knew she was now awake and knew this was the same house she'd lived in her entire life. But something seemed off. Something seemed different? Or was it a portrait of Uncle Jinx? It was said he'd sailed the 7 seas and then drowned in the 8th.
Well, that's a luck of a thing.
A painting of Aunt Cordelia. She could play every single musical instrument in one cloth, which was impressive, but none of them well, which was markedly less impressive.
Who's snoring?
An image of great-great-great-grandmother Walters. She was the woman who'd invented sliced bread, which made everyone very excited. Well, before then, they'd just taken great big bites out of loaves. An image of great-great-grandfather Peters. 200 years ago. He ate all his clothing to win a bet. Even supposed that was the reason this portrait stopped at the neckline.
Okay, so RS is for us to look around.
These paintings showed stories Even's mother told her was safe to share because they were true. Or so she said. Like the story of the card makers of Five Town, who'd suffered a horrible fate. The scariest painting Even's mother had ever made was of the Shadow Man, a mysterious figure who'd gobble up children who ventured too far from home. Even was too old to believe in such stories. Or at least, that's what she told herself.
We don't have a run button yet, so slow, 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 slow.
Even's father never told her stories. He preferred reality to fantasy. The physicality of hammers and nails to the ephemeral mists of dreams and fantasy. Oh, it was still very late. Or was it very early? And Even didn't want to wake her parents.
Okay, so which way do we go? I guess we're not going out the front door, that seems...
Even's parents had locked the door securely, as they had every night since Odd was taken.
It didn't really help, they smashed through the door. Well, how was golf there, sir? Roses seem to be fine. I got some blooms going on. I'll take some pictures of them. Yeah, that didn't work. There's Odd's dog.
Even stared at the toy, feeling the ground tilt beneath her. That was the exact same stuffed animal she'd given Odd on the night she was taken.
Yeah,
Even knew her parents would be heartbroken when they woke and found her missing. But she had to go. She had to know.
How very, so, you know, I don't usually liken things, but I feel that, personally, that everything has something that triggers your, to move forward in something. Something reminds you of something, or, you know, ideas come from looking at something and thinking, how can I improve this? How can I make it better? What can I do with it? But that's how Sally in The Nightmare Before Christmas, that's how she kept getting out of the tower, was through a bucket. So I'm really curious if Lost in Random has a huge influence, or if it's just that cosmic coincidence, since I don't believe in coincidence. So. Well, I found my slingshot. Okay, so we have this is our quest. Follow the glowing figure. That's what we're going to do next. Here's our map. Even's home. Do I have movement on that now? So we have story pages, cards, and side quests. Oh, so there's a lot to do here. Bedtime stories. Cool. Alright, so that's cool. And that's my continue. Okay, so we have to find the glowing thing. Where is it? Did you see it? Oh, there it is. Oh, it's a teapot. Look. Well, at least it looks like a teapot. I don't know if the other part's connected or not.
Glowing
Oh, that's what I
figure
was wondering.
seemed to keep its distance from Eden. When she got closer, it moved.
They are
further
teapots.
away.
Look at that.
It was leading her
I should
somewhere.
make some for the Wytching Hour. Actually, I did make a teapot. Looks like an elephant. Oh, hello.
Easy there, Even. What are you doing out so darn late? You're running like the old witch who put a curse on you.
Linden twig. I'm on the trail of ghosts. I'm on the trail of I don't know. I don't know what it is, but I know it's important.
Oh, darling. You're thinking about your sister,
You have 4
aren't
eyes,
you?
man.
I feel you, child. I do. She's been gone now a year.
I was just thinking, oh, ladybugs. I need to get some ladybugs for my roses. They have aphids bad. I need to get past you, please.
Ah, that spark in your eye tells me you're not fooling around.
Like that.
I remember being your age once, I do. And I know how important imagination can seem. All right, I'll get out of your way. But don't tell your parents you saw me. Deal? You're quite welcome, young Miss Even. And stay away from the outskirts.
So, is she older than Odd? Because Odd was turning 12, or is she younger than Odd? Nothing works. Oh, that's a slide. Yep, look, teapots. Which way do I go?
Wait up, please! Wait up!
This was Onegroff, the world in which Even and her small family lived. Like all Oners, they hauled junk for the cargo ships that came and went.
Oh, there's a big old fucking
All this
eyeball.
labor was done for reasons that were never clearly understood. The Queen willed it, and no one would dare oppose her, and that was enough for everyone. Everyone, that is, except Even.
Find the ghost.
Come on, Ben, just hit it. It's right there.
He's trying, Lucky.
Overhead.
Aw, shucks. I'm all out of potatoes.
Ha! No breakfast tomorrow, and you couldn't hit the spot. Smooth going, Ben. Whoa!
Not bad, Even. I knew you could do it.
Lucky shot. I'm not impressed. I could do that too if I wanted. No problem.
That was amazing, Even.
Hey, shut up!
Where'd those things go? Interesting. Can I hit that one? Nope. Alright, so we're supposed to come into the general. I'm gonna be making some t-shirts for the Wytching Hour, just to let everyone know, that say, if it's for the mods in the Discord. So, not my Discord, for the Wytching. So if you're interested, I need you to go to the Discord, if you're a mod, and put in that your size and your favorite color, because they're going to be either colored t-shirts or tie-dyed t-shirts with the color that you like, and on the back is going to have an image that says, ask me about the Wytching Hour. As we have decided, and we're probably going to do a poll to find out, but we're pretty sure that it's just that there wasn't enough people that know about it, and that because we're here in Eugene and not like in Astoria or Depot or any of the little places that we looked at, people aren't as interested in the bookstore because it would only be something they would visit if they went to the ocean. So I'm pretty sure that's why the Kickstarter is not going, because most of the people, both me and my daughter have done some research, and most of the people who supported other literary shops, other bookstores and stuff, that was their customers they had prior to. So that's why Nothing comes easy for me, and nothing really comes easy for my daughter except making friends. She does way better at it than I am. And so we know that there's a lot of hard work that's going to be involved in making a business work. So that's what we're putting in, is the work. And just because the Kickstarter failed doesn't mean anything. Lots of things fail sometimes. Oh, I like the fishy man.
You seem like you're looking for something,
Greta
kid.
Bogpot.
I thought I recognized you. You're Odd's sister, right? Did the big roll a year ago, if I recall. She's in the Queen's can now, kiddo. There's nothing any of us can do. And I think you should give up on her, even. She's a sixer now. Nobody ever comes back from that.
Gee, you're just full of information. Alright, so even and odd, interestingly enough, are ones. But that makes kind of sense. Not really, because even, this is even here. Even should be a sixer. And odd should be a oneer. A oneer. Oh, look, there's that goes. Wait, let's go this way. I'll be right back. I want to see. Is it something else I need to do over here? Nope. Nope. That one has a smile on it. Look. So there's an eyeball, a big nose, and a smile on the teapot. They are teapots. I'm sure that's their chimney right there. Very interesting. Huh.
There, you saw it, didn't you? There it was again.
Going this way for a minute. What are you?
Halt! None shall enter the docks tonight by order of Her Majesty. Random rules.
Random rules? Oh yeah, that's what they say because it's random. It's random rules. So unless the combat is really, really hard here, I'm most likely really enjoying the game so far. I don't know what we use those for. You've only seen the work up on the Wytching Hour, not sure who is involved. What do you mean by like that? Who's involved? Oh, you mean me. The only person you've seen is me. And then it's me and my daughter. My daughter is not really an online person. That's why I'm her creative consultant. She tells me what she wants to do, and then I figure out ways to make it work online. Patreon really kind of made her, it cringes on her anxiety. So my daughter is a socialist, probably my fault. And she believes in community, and the community helps out. But the problem is that she's also very cynical, and there's a lot of people who say they're going to help, and then when it's time, crunch comes to crunch, they don't deliver. And so it's made her kind of cynical in life, I think. Me, I'm just used to people wanting to be nice, but not, once it comes to push to shove, they don't really know how to facilitate that.
Come on!
So you just have to work really hard at it.
It seemed to involve bringing
Josie Posey has been sharing me a lot, so if you guys want to check her out. Also, once she gets the artwork done, she's one of the artists that I pick. I'm sure a lot of her fans will be very interested in knowing they can get a t-shirt or something with her artwork on it. Or a sticker, because we will be doing some stickers too. Feely Boy has said that he will do a piece of art. Shifty Hands is also another one. One of the reasons that we kind of want to ask artists to do their version of our concept art is that their fans would then be aware of us as well. Whether they help out or don't help out or nothing is not the issue there. It's just more people to get a look at it. And the online store, once people realize there's an online store, we're hoping they'll be more interested. But again, because we have a set type of store, there's a lot of people that won't be interested in. Like I have to...
Random rules even. Random rules.
No.
Well. Well. Look at you.
I always think of my daughter's bookstore as, I don't know if anybody's seen the Book of Eli, but in the Book of Eli at the very end of the, not spoilers, so if you haven't seen it yet, I'm sorry, but at the very end of the Book of Eli, they have all the religious texts there. And I kind of think of, that's how the Wytching Hour is going to be. Yes, there'll be a big center on magic and spellcasting and stuff like that, because that's part of the religions. Even when you pray, praying is type of a spell working, because you're asking for divinity help to create a difference in your world. But again, those are just words, because it depends on what fence you're standing up behind. Have you seen a ghost?
I see ghosts all around us, child. Ghosts of the way the world
This is
used
Mainville
to be,
Mudwaters.
and how it could be still if the Queen were ever to die. But of course she can't. She can never die. You've heard the good news, haven't you?
Also, I'm just personally, like I said, I bring chaos, and sometimes I don't bring anything to the plate. I'm not the kind of person that people immediately want to go, oh yeah, that's the person I want to help. Not when there's so many other people out there that people want to help. And I don't have that charisma that you, and I know you guys know what I mean. I'm not downplaying myself. I'm just realistically, I don't have charisma. Charisma is that kind of thing that, like, Quentin has charisma. Stretchy Cat has charisma. Ashenda Fire Mist has charisma. They're the kind of people that you watch and you're like, oh, I really want to keep watching these people. Or these are the people that I want them to suggest things to me. Or these are the people that you look at as mentors and stuff. I don't inspire people that way. In my life, I've always been a good supporter. Like, I can support people. But I'm not, when it comes down to you as that's the person you're going to invite to a tea party, it's probably not me. I have ideas galore, and if you tell me something that you want to do, I'm very good at being able to figure out a plan to get something done. That's why I can help my daughter. But to be successful in the world, there is a certain amount of charisma that is needed in some aspect or another, and I just don't have it. So my daughter really is the person that has to get people interested. And like I said, she has a lot of people that say they're interested, but then people will say nice things to you all the time and not back it up. So that's just where she's at right now. She needs to start just pushing through people and handing out her stuff. And she knows that. She just said that to me today. We just have to have an ability to get people interested. So I'm going to make t-shirts that say, ask me about the Wytching Hour. We've got some more ideas about stickers. I mean, it's going to keep going. There'll be days when it's not something we want to do, but you just have to keep pushing.
The Queen is a force of nature, like gravity or death. You can't argue with gravity. You don't debate death. You just go along with it, because you know her rule is law. She is eternal.
I don't know why that's funny. Oh, that's good news.
She's never wrong. She makes the rules, random rules, and they're always right. It's incredible to live at the same time as such a wonderous being. I hope one day she notices me, up riding a shining spider stallion, notices my love for her, notices my worship.
So it's not like I'm down. I just want you to know I'm not. Hello, Jack Stassi. It's not like I'm being negative with myself. I just feel that ever since I've been very young, and now I'm not really old, but mid-century, it is important that you understand both your flaws and your positivities and your attributes. And my attribute is I'm a good supporter. My attribute is I'm a good, I can listen to somebody and I can help them problem solve. I'm not always the best listener, like just to listen and not say anything, because I just don't, it's not my best trait. I just want to push forward. I consider an attribute is that constant pushing forward. It could also be a flaw because then you never stop to smell the roses shit. So learning to be a mushroom is really important. Hello, Jax. Welcome to the stream. I don't think I've seen you before, so I hope that you're a person and not a bot. But if you're a bot, that's the way it goes. I really do need to go now. You really love the Queen?
More than life. I just want to be her. To be with her, I mean. To feel her hand on my head and know she judged me and found me good. You would completely destroy
I gotta find out who does
me.
this art. Some for his.
I'd love every minute
It's
of
very
it.
Nightmare Before Christmas. Look.
One town was unique. Some who lived here were kind, treating the Queen with respect, and others seemed to have been broken by her in one way or another. But it was home, the only home Even had ever known.
It's a purring sound. Not sure that's good. Maybe it's just a creaking. Oh, ghosty ghost.
Big city life. Oh, it must be so glamorous. You ever wonder what life's like in the other zone?
My retreat from yesterday? I don't know. I made a mistake on that. I thought he was asking me for constructive criticism, but he was asking the website that rates streams. They gave him a 4 out of 10, but I don't know what the criteria was, so I'm not sure that that's a good estimate of a stream. Like, I don't know what they based it on. But I thought he was asking me, so I was telling him, you know, that as my mentor, I don't think he's doing anything wrong. But that would depend on the goal that one person has. I mean, like I said, problem solving is one of my things that I do very well. If you have a problem, you need help with it, I'm pretty sure I can figure out a way to at least give you some other options. You don't have to follow it, but just more options. Oh, look, so we have 6 Utopia, 5 Metropolis, I like 5 Metropolis, 4 Burg, 3 Dome, and 2 Town.
Big city life. Oh, it must be so glamorous to be
This is
so
Ben Horvath.
cosmopolitan. So two-sided.
This reminds me a little bit of, I don't know how many people ever watched Roly Poly. No, that wasn't it. What was it? It was Roly something. It was a world of little round people, and then they had little square people, and yeah. That's my daughter. It's one of my son's favorite shows on Disney.
Before the war, it was a sight to behold.
They were little robots.
Now, though, after the Queen ruined it trying to find those awful rebels, it's so dreadful there.
Also, I'm not really an expert at anything. I'm just really good at a lot of things. Yeah, there was a website. There was a website at Twitter. There was a Twitter profile that's called I Rate Streams. And so they rated his stream as a 4 out of 10. Connor made a comment on it that person was just doing it to share, you know, like to get people interested. But I think that it's an interesting concept, as long as you know what the criteria is. That's the thing about reviews. Unless you know what the criteria is and where they base their criteria, it does you no good to be reviewed. Because a person can say they're a reviewer and have absolutely no critique. It's just, oh, I like you or I don't like you. But if they're actually making a serious attempt to offer problem solvings and stuff like that, then they need to have a good criteria, and that criteria needs to be shared with other people. So if he only got a 4 out of 10, what were the other 6 points for? Like, what was he lacking in this person's viewpoint? I wouldn't pay much attention to it, but again, it's always good for reflection and introspectiveness of yourself. Are these points really things that I'm missing, or is this just some random asshole that doesn't know what they're talking about, like Connor said? So, I like the name of it.
I hear everyone works so hard there. It's where the magical cards used to be made, you know.
And I see patterns and things and stuff, so that's why you'll hear me talk about things, because I see things that are similar in patterns. So like this, I see this artwork is very similar to Nightmare Before Christmas and 9, you know. And why can't I think of the director of that? Tim Burton. There it is, Tim Burton. So both of those were created by Tim Burton. And he was married to... He's not married to her anymore. They got divorced. Helen, what's her name? I really like her. She was in most of his movies, either by sound or whatever. I don't think she was in Batman, though.
Oh, it must be so wonderful there. Be recognized as the best of us.
Why do you ask?
I wasn't born here, you know. I was born in Forberg. Only I turned 12 and the Queen came and made me rule. Brought myself a one. She told me I was born in the wrong town, and now I'm
that's
here.
Sad.
And I'll never get back there again.
I'm sorry. That's not fair. Yeah. I'm sorry.
That's just the way things are.
Just because that's the way things are doesn't mean that's the way things need to be.
The misery of Forberg. It's not what it used to be. It doesn't have to be equal to be fair. That's what my mom always used to say. Before I... Well, it's ancient history.
Wow, these people are
Queen
really
works in mysterious ways. And it's up to us to follow her rules. Random rules. I still remember how I felt rolling that dice, knowing what was about to happen. When it landed on 1, gosh. I don't think it's the sort of thing I'll ever forget.
Have you seen any ghosts? I see the ghost though.
By the dice, I'm haunted enough already.
I like his voice.
I don't need more of them. See you around, kid.
I see the ghostie there. Ghostie's this way. Oh wait. I'm not sure what we use these for, but sure at some point in time I'm going to use them for something. I'm going to go back this way for a minute. Okay, that was that one place. So I could jump down. What is that over there? I'm just curious. Oh, they're just mushrooms. A mushroom. Eat more mushrooms. That'll be my famous empty saying for the day. Eat more mushrooms. I read this really cool book that I'm going to talk about in the book share. I really liked. It's kind of cool, very comic book-ish, I guess. And they ate a lot of mushrooms. So you can't like hit just anything. It looks like you have to hit certain things. I hear whispering. That's annoying. But I mean, my daughter and I talk about all the time, what would she do if she wasn't doing the Wytching Hour? So some of her options would be become a manager where she works. That's a whole different change. We'd have to move for her to do so, because there's only, the nearest place that she could go to would be Salem, which is an hour and a half away, 1 hour away. It's between Portland and Eugene. Bend, which is over on the eastern part of Oregon. Totally different atmosphere than here, and it's very, very expensive because it's a huge tourist town, and ranchers. And then Portland would be the other one. I think there's an Olive Garden in Portland. So those are our three choices. Portland would be closer to Astoria if we wanted to go to Astoria. It's not very far from Astoria. But that would be what she'd have to do. Or she could look to apply to a different business with all of her skills that she has. Or she opens her own business. I mean, or she stays and does what she's doing now. So that was, we have discussed what to do if that doesn't fall through, if that falls through. But I don't think it will. I just think it's going to take maybe us a little longer, and maybe we'll have to tweak it a little bit. Maybe we start out a little smaller and build up to something bigger. Maybe we need to find some investors, people that really want to see her succeed or see it as something that could make money. Or sometimes it's just the time. So right now the world's in a very chaotic state. Maybe it needs to calm down a little bit and things will become, or maybe more people will be interested in that kind of a thing. People like to go out. They like to sit down and read still, or have a quiet place away from home sometimes just to chill out, especially if you got a lot of littles or a lot of people living with you. So, I mean, and I'm just going to keep doing what I'm doing. Plow away, draw, paint, write, play video games, stream. So, move my children through their life. That's what we do. That's what we all do. Be a lot more chatting today, I guess. That ghost really books it. I guess being a ghost, that's the plus.
That strange figure even knew that her fate was changing, that her future was suddenly filled with unknowns. And she also had the distinct feeling that she wouldn't be back home for quite some time.
At least she can't fall off, because that's bothersome. Well, you're in the outskirts, I'm assuming, so... Ooh, that was a weird froggy thing. I think it's going to stay over there, because I don't want to fight it. So it reminds me a little bit of The Last Campfire, too. Has that weird feel to it. Well, thank you, Cuz Walt, for hanging out in the stream with me while you're walking. What the heck? Whee! I don't know if that was a good idea. This is a critter. Look, because there's a mouth, no eyes, but there's two hands. That's not good. Big giant critters are not good. Or at least we're going inside. It's not moving. That's a die. A different type though. A three-sided die. Oh, look, magic cards. They talked about magic cards. What are you, little critter? Oh, there's a lot of them. A lot of little critters. What the hell did I get? Okay, mysterious playing cards. These playing cards are beautifully painted. In some angles, they seem to glow with faint blue. Pips. Some curious little pip creatures on two legs hopping around in a glass jar. Oh, that was useful. Useful, thank you. A little more information would be nice. Okay. There's the ghosty boasty.
Even could barely make out what the ghostly figure was. It was beautiful, inscrutable.
Why would
there seemed to be a sorrow to her.
A sorrow? Great. That's depressing. That looks like a door there. This reminds me of... What was that game I played? There's a game where you walk on a lot of fucking pillars. I don't remember. Shit, I hate when that does that. Levers and ups and downs. What's that game?
There was no time to think. Even was either going home to her parents without answers and with even more questions than before, or she was getting on that boat. She felt a pull, beckoning towards something new.
Something new. Alright, so we have to sneak past the red lights. What happens if we get caught by the red lights? I mean, I'm assuming that's not good. Okay, red light. We're gonna play red light, green light. Is that what this is?
Those are some nice cards you have there, kiddo. You find them yourself?
I don't really know much about them.
Well, heck, let me take a look.
His face is upside down.
Maybe these old papers will notice something you haven't.
Sure.
Well, look at these. Oh, these used to be everywhere, you know that? Folks that trade them on the regular. Used to have quite a collection myself. I got them straight from the factories in 5 Tropolis where they made them.
Cards.
Mint in books. Of course, it was before the war. A lot changed that night. We're still dealing with the consequences.
So, one of the interesting things about people who study video games and people who play them is the concept is that we live in an age in which we can't really solve a lot of problems that exist outside of us, outside of our bubbles, and sometimes we can't even solve our problems within our bubbles. And so video games give our brain that option of changing things and having a quest and feeling like you're accomplishing something while taking you out of the now and pushing you someplace else. It's just a theory, but it's very interesting to me because this is kind of that. This world is pretty desolated, has a lot of despair. People were happier before, supposedly, and now they're just kind of existing. And so we're going to go through this. Will the end result of this Lost in Random, will we be able to change the world, or is it just going to change her?
Yeah, look around you, Missy. This ain't what things used to be. This ain't what things are supposed to be either. The Queen, she distorted it all. Turned us from good, honest folks into whatever this is now. And the most don't remember it. Only me, it feels like sometime.
My mouth really hurts today. Okay, well that was interesting. Thank you. Alright, there's a ladder. Let's go up the ladder first. That red light's not moving. This one is. What I get now? Reward, a storybook page, an illustrated page from an old forbidden storybook. Collect and read them in Even's binder. Oh, cool. Okay, solve the puzzle in one craft. Yay! I solved the puzzle. And that looks rather difficult. So let's look at that. Teapot Street, see? Read a story. A long time ago in random.
A long time ago in random, dice were everywhere and used to decide everything. Wondering what to wear, what to create, who to become. Any question, as long as it could be answered with a number, could be found by the spark of magic contained within the dice. And the king and queen of random were, well, decent to good. Life was wild. Life was free. Life was random.
Cool. So there was a king and queen at one time. Where am I going? See, it's almost like there's a bird. Well, I don't jump, so that's obvious. So the ghost is over there. Okay. Let's watch this. Okay. Oops. And now we're this one. Oh. Where do I go here? My mouth hurts so bad today. It's like, when I have a bad fibro, besides the burning mouth and the lips hurting, it feels like all my teeth are being pulled on, or pushed on, I guess. I don't know. It's weird. So, what teeth I have left, and it hurts. So my mouth and jaw hurt really bad. Which is also a common trait of fibromyalgia, is TJM, which is something jaw movement, tight jaw movement, I think is what it is, but I'm not positive. I just know that it aches. Feels like somebody hit you in the mouth. If you've ever been hit in the mouth really hard. So, it's just a hard day today. Hard day. I probably should have stayed in bed, but I hate doing that. Stay in bed. I don't have to. Like I told you. Once upon a time, I spent most of my time in bed. I don't know how I get that one. Was I supposed to run? Maybe I was. Okay, wait. I want that. Look. Peace. Oh, wait. Can I get down? I can't. We have to be sneaky. Let's find out. Oh, fuck, beans. What happened? It only stays that way for so long. Hopefully it doesn't squish me on the head. Run, 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 run. Okay. How do I get? That was close. Looks like there was another way down too. I need to see how far that red comes up. It doesn't. Okay. Sorry, real quick. So I'm not sure what you guys think about this game either. You know, if you're watching this at a later date, leave a comment if you'd like to see more. I mean, you know, it's not a requirement for me because I will probably play it whether you guys want to see it or not, but if I like it. Boy, that smack on my head. That'd be painful. So that humming sound you hear is the movement of the light. Okay. Who's that way? Saving. Oh, okay. That must be a save point. Oh my God, no. Okay. That one never knows how that would be a thing. Huh.
No. You don't get to come here. Smart as a spot. You get your eye.
What the fuck you talking to, man? I'm doing something else. I don't know who's talking to me.
Now, go away. Who am I? Who are you barging in here demanding who I am?
I'm even.
Oh, I'm even too. Even less interested in letting you in. Now, leave.
No, Ice Cube's
This is
making
Herman's
cold.
hiding hole.
Sweet things
Stolen
help, but
chamber,
I'm not
my
interested in
realm
anything
and
sweet.
luminescence that you're not invited in. It's my ticket out of this muddy town.
Did you get 7 miles because you also walked with golfing today? You must be tired. Tired. You'd be ready for hunting though. Keep that working up that and wearing your backpack kind of thing. Good job with 7 miles. Cause walk, good walk. So ice cubes probably would help, but when I'm having 5 miles attack like this where the cold is a problem, it just makes me colder, so then my body tries to heat up more. I woke up in the middle of the night with a fever because my body was trying to warm up. I didn't feel cold. It's really weird. My body's cold, but sometimes I'll also have the sweats while I have the chills. It really sucks. I don't like it. Right now my legs are really cold. So I'll probably have to go get socks on because that helps. Slipper socks are the best. The ones that are socks and then have a bottom on them. Because I like to be barefooted more often than not. But I had to kind of end that because it just gets too cold to be a thing. What's ablutions?
It means something that's delightful, like my room here. Wow. You really are just a kid, huh? Well, guess what? I myself was a kid once. Kid Herman. And now I'm adult Herman, and I'm getting out of here. Now go find your own spot. There are no... Oh, come on. There's gotta be other spots. Go find them.
Please, Herman, my sister's in trouble. I have to get aboard this boat.
Oh, for the love of... Fine. You little guilt tripper. I'll let you in.
Frozen OJ cubes. No. So, usually I do ice cream. Pudding is good. Something sweet helps with the burning mouth. Milk byproducts, which makes sense. I mean, 'cause when you eat hot things, if you drink milk, that helps with that burning sensation in your mouth. So it probably makes a lot of sense that milk byproducts, but it doesn't have to be like dairy products. Sometimes the nut products will work, but ice cream is good, pudding is good. Sometimes if I just suck on a hard candy, that helps. Sour, don't want to do sour though. But my stomach's upset. This is a snail. Look at it.
1, be quiet. 2, don't touch anything.
It's a big snail.
And 3, be quiet and don't touch anything.
Be quiet, don't touch anything. You know, one of my favorite sayings is, which is a play on words. So one of my favorite sayings that's a play on words is the rules of the house or the rules of whatever. I used to quote them to my daughters all the time. So she played soccer and I was a soccer coach, and the kids would say, what are the rules? And I'd say the rules are: 1, soccer coach is always right. 2, when in doubt, check rule 1, right? Because soccer coach is always right. And number 3, can't remember what number 3 was now, but it was a play on a card that my mom had on her refrigerator that was the rules of the house. Rule 1, the wife is always right. Rule 2, when in doubt, check rule 1. Actually, I think that was rule 3. I can't remember what rule 2 was, so I have to look it up. But it always intrigued me. I would tell my daughter that you know, when in doubt, refer to rule 1. About the world, and that's kind of the same how it is for everything. I think I need to make. I think I'm gonna make one that says the rules of the universe. The witch is always right. I have to look up what rule 2 was. I know I'm just rambling. That was a weird ramble. Sorry, weird ramble. My brain does okay. So that's Herman. Herman, I don't need to talk to you right now. What's this one? Oh, we have to go look at our other go to sleep.
Well, the moment she'd let herself think about it, even realized she was actually exhausted. Tonight alone, she'd seen a ghost, run away from home, and boarded a ship traveling somewhere deep into the unknown heart of random. Would she ever return? It didn't matter. Odd was the only thing that mattered. With her sister's name on her lips, Even fell into a deep slumber.
Cool. Dice Wheelers Jr. When Eve leaves the town behind, odds are she won't return anytime soon. Be sure to wrap up unfinished business. Oh, well, fuck. If I'd have known that, I'd have spent time, because that means I lost all my side quests and shit. Is an enemy too fast for your blows? Fuck these. Oh, we're back to Dreamland.
I'm coming!
What are the resurrections of the ones a long time ago?
Stay right there. I'm coming.
That looks like you're going right back to where you were at.
Even, I need you. Sis, I'm coming. Don't move. Even, why aren't you coming to help? I'm trying, sis. Hold on. I'm trying.
Oops. They don't look good. That doesn't look good.
Hello, Even.
You're home. It's where you belong. There's no time.
No time?
No time.
Awana is Awana.
Is a oneer. Is a oneer.
When you're right, you're right.
Even. Come stay with us. Do you want some
yes,
tea?
Tea is always good. Okay, so I have to cover up. I'm cold. Woo, woo, got the chills here. Something's wrong here, you think?
Everything's better with
That is
tea.
true, everything is better.
Tea fixes
Yes,
everything, Even.
Listen to your mother, Even.
It's not safe.
It's a dangerous world out there.
Listen to your mother, Even.
Stay here. It's safe here. We'll never leave you again. Not ever. Not ever, Even. We'll always be here, Even.
You'll always be her, Even.
Her desires are odd.
It's the only way she'll learn.
Go. Even if you're lost.
The Queen
Very
will find
cryptic,
you.
isn't it? Creepy, cryptic stuff. Shit. Is what's going on in poor Even's world. Creepy. Wanna fall in the teapot? Ooh. Oh, there's the Queen. She's got a kind of an owl look to her. Maybe because the mask is an owl.
Please, I want to go. I miss my sister. I miss my parents.
You're safe now. They can't hurt you anymore.
Hurt me? No, that's not right. They never. I don't think they.
They were denying you your future, robbing you of your true destiny. You're finally home.
Creepy shit. In Two Town, everyone has two personalities. Every day, the roll of the Queen's dice dictate which one is dominant one. Well, that's not cool. That'd be hard. Two-Face has a whole new meaning here, I guess. Okay, so remember, when my alarm goes off, I'm gonna stop the stream and then restart anyway.
No. This whole time ship's falling
I couldn't
apart.
put snail, man.
Today's a difficult day for you, Herman.
Wait! What am I supposed to do?
Exactly what he just said.
Take one of these bad boys.
That's what I said. Flying. And it's sinking and we're flying.
Has even lost sight of Herman. She realized she'd also lost sight of her last connection to home.
Okay, still alive. I can work with that. As long as I don't land on water, I should be able to work with that. Find time to remember I don't know how to swim.
She hoped desperately that she'd land somewhere near Sixtown, but the wind and the fates had very.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to go through each of the worlds. So 2 is where we're going now. 2-towner. Or maybe not. Maybe we're in an isolated area.
Well, where is this place?
Well, that's full. What's this? Oh well, that don't look good. If you jumping that way anytime soon. So it showed that like an area behind me where there was a fox, but I'm not seeing that area. So I guess we're going this way. So there doesn't appear to be any other way to go. Oh, I'm guessing we've got a bad guy to deal with here.
She couldn't yet understand it, but even had landed in the middle of something exceptional. These were the ruins of a time long past, and the magic she could almost sense in the air wasn't about to give up its secrets that easily.
I have to shoot something with my slingshot and I'll be fucked. I don't really want to play with this bad guy. I'm going to bypass him because I don't want to deal with him at the moment. We'll come back and deal with him. Okay, let's go to this one. Oh yeah, let's see more bad guys.
I must be the first person to come here in decades.
That's not a plus. Nausea, I got nausea bad. Right, that's another place I wanted to go. A step. No, don't touch that. Don't touch it. Even. You need to walk away from that. I told you. You need to walk away. Now you're stuck. Hopefully one of us knows how to get out of it. Okay, so I luck. I don't know how that's gonna work, but sure.
Leave me alone, you crazy machine!
Oh, I gotta get him to hit these. Come here. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to do. Your enemy. Alright. Well, it just got more interesting now. We got a little die guy. Not take so long getting the key out this area. Is that an eyeball or a mouth? I don't know how to play as the dice. Interesting. That's pretty funny. introduce yourself to a live dice.
Hey, are you okay? Are you,
Interesting. Too cute. Too cute. Okay, so this particular chat part that I'm using absolutely does not show me if other people show up unless they say something, so.
okay? Well, thanks for saving me back there. You were really, well, heroic. Right. Okay. Talking to a dice. I better get going.
Die.
You should too. This place is really
is dice
dangerous.
1 and die is 2, or is die 1 and dice is 2? I guess die would probably be plural. I'm playing with the die. I'm playing with the dice.
Oh, I mean, I guess you can tag along. The more the merrier.
Your own personal dice.
Okay, even keep it together. You're talking to a dice now, even. And to yourself. Dice! There! Nice! Not a trap.
Wait, but can we go this way though? A minute. Just to see if there's like a ship here. I don't think there is, but yeah, hey. Alright, well, there you go. It's my companion. Oh, look, there's a picture of the dice. Cards. It's cards and the dice.
Hey! Those are mine! You don't just take things from people. Ugh, fine. You could hold on to them, I guess. Just don't digest them.
What was the purpose of that? Alright, wait a minute. Okay, so there was side quest that I missed. I don't know if you get to go back or not.
When they were ready, or when they were brave enough, the most courageous and random would embark on a great adventure, making their way to the Valley of the Dice. There, in that sacred place, they would choose the dice that they would carry with them for the rest of their lives. Although some would whisper that the choice wasn't fully theirs to make.
Hello there, Pidge. Thank you for stopping by. You hang on for a moment. I'm going to see if I'm on a different chat system, so let's see if this will work here. I don't know if it will. Probably not. No. Oh, it did. Yay! It never works on the other one, so this is awesome. I don't even have to go anywhere. I don't think I'll be using that other restream. I know that was just to hook up the the bot though. I just don't see that. Okay, then I still can block people if I have to. There is static noise from my mic, I'm sorry to say. Part of that is either the pump from the Autos tank or from my computer. I'm not sure which. I'm going to work on it this week to see if I can get that to eliminate itself in my sound. So I apologize if it's annoying. There isn't much I can do about it. Alright, so how this is going to work. Thank you for stopping by though. I'm doing something different this Saturday. Normally I do 3 games, 2 hours each. But this time I'm trying to do, because I'm just trying some new games. So I'm going to do an hour and a half. I'm going to stop this one now because we're going to do an hour and a half. Just wondering, am I getting spam whispers? Seeing a link. I am not getting spam whispers. On this chat system, it's possible. On Twitch, I am. I could check. Because I'm not on Twitch at the moment. I stream to restream. I stream to restream, so I don't see what's going on in the channel sometimes. Yeah, I don't see anything. Unlock them all. What are you unlocking? You've had 5 in a week. Okay, so I get spam things on YouTube a lot. I don't get very many of them since that run they had in February where everybody was getting Twitch ones, like bots over and over and over again. I haven't had any, knock on wood, recently. I do have wood. Yeah, I was getting bots in February, just like they were pouring through constantly. Every other one was a thing. I don't get many whispers though. Over on YouTube, I was getting a whole bunch of porn shit, and I just kept reporting them and blocking them, and I like just a run of them. So, anyway, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna stop this stream right now. Just stop it. And I'm going to be back in 5 minutes after I change out my titles and start a new stream, because as I said, I use the streams, these record it, and then they put them on YouTube, and that's where my library is. Because I'm not affiliate, I can't have a library on Twitch. You used to have a library on Twitch, but after they just keep them, what, for 7 days or something, and then they pass them through. I don't know. They keep them for a while. They say they're 7 days, but I think they're more than that. Because you can go back pretty far on my Twitch page and see some of my streams. But I think they just sent me a letter and told me it was 7 days, but maybe they changed that since. Anyway, so we're going to end this one. I'm going to set up the titles for the next one, because I stream to 3 places, so I can't do it just like really easy. We're going to be back. I don't know which game I'm playing next. I think, Escape Academy. We're playing Escape Academy, okay? Because these are games on the Xbox Pass. So thank you. It's Paige. Everybody go over and check out. Is it Pidge or Paige? So, because it looks like it's Paige, but it could be it's Pidge. So it's Pidge. Everybody go check them out at a later date in the future when you're watching this, because nobody's watching it right now. Alright, I'll be right back. Thank you for being there. Peace, guys. Peace. If I don't catch you on the next one, I'll see you when I do. This one.